now's the time for big ideas.
So now at 5, what will Seattle's jungle look like years from now? Now, there are a lot of short-term priorities for the homeless, but a pair of local designers are looking at what to do in the long run. King 5's Ted Land joins us with more on this. And Ted, I thought it was an interesting idea, and it gets the conversation going.
Yeah, so and it's important to mention, these are just ideas at this point. This is I-5 as it goes through downtown Seattle. What if they were to put a lid where you see the yellow there and then build some affordable housing on there? That blue dotted line represents a multi-use trail for bikes and pedestrians. It continues all the way down through the city. Here's I-90, another opportunity for development, and then another one down in what we call the jungle. They're calling this whole linear project the Equity Line. George Lee, an artist, and Taj Hanson, a landscape architect, are not official city planners. No one commissioned them to come up with designs for Seattle's so-called jungle. But as onlookers to the city's homeless crisis, they just felt like it was important for them to contribute to a discussion about how to improve this troubled stretch of land along I-5.
Now's the time for big ideas, and so it's great that we're seeing other big ideas come to the table, and so I think we just wanted to bring another kind of angle to that conversation.
This is the Equity Line, a proposed linear development of affordable housing, parks, and trails. Lids would be built over the interstate, creating acres of new property.
What we were trying to do is really focus on the housing first.
Lee and Hansen think you could build about 28,000 units along that space to meet the city's growing demand for affordable housing.
It's really just our own, bureaucracy that's holding back some of these moves.
They point to New York's Highline Park as an example of how to transform a forgotten space into something useful. The project turned an old elevated rail bed into one of the city's most vibrant destinations. Could Seattle do something similar? Hey, just an idea.
I think the conversation is the most important thing.
The designers think developers would see this as a pretty good business opportunity, a chance to build more housing in a city where there's very little open space left to do that. The notion of building a lid like you see here over I-5, that's not new. Groups have been pushing that for years to increase park space. This, however, would add more homes. Zilla.
All right, let's get the conversation